n plus delta n into p1 minus I plus means divided by cost of 1 plus cost of equity. Irrelevance theory, MM theory, P naught equal to P1 plus D1. Uh, P naught equal to P1 plus D1 divided by 1 plus cost of equity. V of F V of F is the value of firm, or n P naught equal to n plus delta n into P1 minus I plus E divided by 1 plus KE. Delta n equal to shortage in funds divided by P1. MM theory P naught is P naught equal to P1 plus D1 divided by 1 plus cost of equity. V of F is the value of firm. N of P naught equal to n plus delta n into P1 minus I plus E divided by 1 plus KE. Delta n is the shortage in funds plus divided by P naught P1. ஓகேவா, இது irrelevance theory irrelevance theory MM theory P naught equal to P1 plus D1 divided by 1 plus KE. P naught is the price in the beginning of the period. P1 is the price at the end of the period. D1 is the dividend at the end of the period. KE is the cost of equity or rate of capitalization or discount rate. Value of the firm equal to value of firm or n P naught equal to n plus delta n into P1 minus I plus E divided by 1 plus KE. Delta n is the shortage in funds divided by P1. N is the number of shares in the beginning of the period. V of F is the value of the firm at the beginning of the period. Delta n is the number of shares issued to raise the funds required. That is required funds. I is the investment. E is the total earnings during the period. Relevance theory Walter and Gordon is there. Walter P equal to D plus R divided by KE into E minus D divided by KE. P is the price, market price of the share. E is the earning per share. D is the dividend per share. KE is the cost of equity or rate of capitalization or discount rate. R is the internal rate of return. R is or rate of investment, return on investment. Again, relevance theory, MM approach, irrelevance theory, Walter and Gordon approach. AB Engineering Limited belongs to a risk for which the capitalization rate is 10%. It is currently as outstanding 10,000 shares selling at rupees 100 each. The firm is contemplating the declaration of a dividend of rupees 5 per share. At the end of the current financial year, it expects to have a net income of rupees 1 lakh and as a proposal for making a new investment of rupees 2 lakh. Calculate the value of the firm when the dividend or not paid or paid. Value of the firm எப்படி calculate பண்ணுறது? First, within the given information, capitalization rate is 10%. That is nothing but a KE. KE is 10%. Outstanding shares N is 10,000, and at the each selling at the rupees 100 each. So P naught is 100. A dividend D1 first in the first scenario, dividend or not paid. But D1 is 0. Second scenario, dividend or paid. D1 is 5 rupees, 5 per share. So at the end of the year, expected new investment we are making 2 lakh. 10,000 into 100, 10 lakh share, 1 lakh. 1 lakh 10,000. Earnings at the end of the 10,000. Okay, fine. Value of the K is 10 percentage. P naught formula and P naught equal to P1 plus D1 divided by 1 plus cost of equity, 1 plus KE. K is cost of equity. P naught in the question 100. P1 is missing. We are going to find. So D1 is 0. First scenario, dividend or not paid. But first case D1 is 0. 1 plus KE is 0, 1 plus 0.10, 1 plus 0.10, 1.1 into 100, 110. P1 on the 110. Earnings, total earnings on the 1 lakh. Question given 1 lakh dividend we are not giving a dividend, so dividend distributed is nil. Funds available for the investment, 1 lakh is available. We need a 2 lakh investment, so 1 lakh is a shortage. N is N and the delta N is equal to funds required divided by P1. P1 is we found out 110. Another value of the form எப்படி find out பண்ணோம். N P naught equal to N plus delta N into P1 minus I plus E. I is the amount required for investment. E is the total earning during the period. Total earning வந்து 1 lakh. Amount required for investment is வந்து 2 lakh. So N is 10,000. Delta N is 1 delta N is 1 lakh divided by 110. So 10,000 plus 1 lakh divided by 110 into P1. P1 is 110 minus investment is 2 lakh plus earnings is 1 lakh. The whole thing divided by 1 plus KE is 0.10. 110 into 10,000 plus 1 lakh minus 2 lakh plus 1 lakh. The whole thing divided 1.1. Answer is 10 lakh. Therefore, the value of the firm NP naught is 10 lakh.
Okay, we'll have to find something called
And Malthus model, we have a formula P equal to D1 D plus R divided by KE into E minus E minus D divided by the whole thing divided by KE. D is the dividend per share, E is the earning per share, P is the market price of the share, KE is the cost of equity or capitalization rate or discount rate, um, R is the internal rate of return or return on investment. When R is greater than KE, it is the correlation between the dividend and the market price of the share is negative. Optimum dividend payout ratio will be 0. When R is equal to KE, no correlation. Every payout is optimum. R is greater than KE. When R is less and KE is greater, then it is positive. Then optimum dividend payout ratio is 100. Illustration 2. XYZ earns rupees 10 per share. Capitalization rate and return on investment or 10 percentage and 12 percentage respectively. Determine the optimum dividend payout ratio and price payout. Uh, what is the price for the share of the payout? What is the R R? It's the capitalization rate and the return on investment. Capitalization rate is 10 percentage, return on investment is 12 percentage, R is 12 percentage, KE is 10 percentage. First, when D is 0, that is R is greater than, in the case R is greater than KE. So D is 0 வந்துச்சுன்னா 0 plus formula na P equal to D plus R divided by KE into E minus D. Okay. So first D is 0. 0 plus 0.12 divided by 0.10 is 1.2 into E is earning per share is 10. So into 10, 12 divided by 0.10 rupees 120. When dividend payout ratio is the optimum dividend ratio can be proved by using 25%, 50%, 70% and 100%. First, when we are keeping D as a 25% rate, so 2.5. So 2.5, 2.1, 10 minus 2.5. 7.5 into 12 plus 2.5, the whole thing divided by 0.10 and plus 2.5, the whole thing divided by 0.10 and it's 115. Optimum dividend payout ratio is 50%. 10 into 50% is 5, so D is 5. Okay, 75%, 10 percentage, 85.